again to our session in our topic of emotional intelligence. The previous session we look on the why emotional intelligence matters in teaching, and also we look on the importance of emotional intelligence. In this session, we are going to look on the impact of emotional intelligence for educators, and also we are going to look on the emotional intelligence during the COVID-19 pandemic. The impact of emotional intelligence. Highly emotional intelligence teachers tend to motivate their students better in understanding their student behaviors and their psychological well-being. Another impact is that they can also be more sensitive toward their student disruptive behaviors and their academic performance, and be able to manage their relationship. Now the impact is that they can handle this teacher who have this knowledge, this skill of emotional intelligence. They can be able to handle and deal with the various issues children are facing in a better way. We know that self-regulation is among the important part of emotional intelligence. Therefore, is an important aspect of emotional intelligence. Thus, a more self-aware teacher can manage her children more successfully. Also, a good and emotional intelligence teacher will not only be self-aware, but will also show empathy toward children's parents, peers, their fellow teachers, other members within the community surrounding the school. Today, what children need is someone who is understanding their feelings, the one who understanding their feelings and their emotion, and guide them in a way that doesn't not judge in any way. So children need a person who understands their feelings and their emotion, and also guide them, and also doesn't judge them in any way. Take an example, we have a student who are in adolescent age. In adolescent age, we say is an age in which students need support from the parents, from the teachers, and the others. Therefore, in most cases, they have a tendency of doing things which are not actually normal. But in their age, it's okay. So you need to know their feelings, you need to know their emotion, and guide them in a good way instead of making judgment. Another, empathy shows by teachers makes a positive and an everlasting impact on student mind. So you can see that teachers who have this emotional intelligence skills, he or she is the one who can make a good relationship and an everlasting relationship for the teacher, for the student. You see that the student can complete the O levels. Take an example. Think about your teacher who inspired you during when you were in a secondary level. But until this moment, you are now a teacher, you are now a director of a particular institution or whatever. But still, you remember my teacher is the one who made me to be in the way I am today. So you can see that emphasis shown by the teachers make a positive and an everlasting impact on student mind. In most cases, social and emotional learning is the missing piece to boost student outcome and transforming our school. So we need to develop our schools to have this social and emotional learning that can boost our student outcome and also can be able to transform our schools. We educators, that is our task. We are supposed to be a changing maker in our organization to make sure that the student outcomes and their student performance are good, and not only that, we can be able to transform our school, to transform our organization. After that, let us look on the emotional intelligence during the COVID-19 pandemic, especially now at this time of COVID-19 pandemic. No one knows what is the lasting effect of coronavirus will have on our education, whether it will succeed or keeping spreading, and also face more education institutions send their employees and their students home and lead to a cancellation of many 2020 education event in a various education institution. Many programs have been cancelled. We have a conference. We have a lot of issues we are supposing to do. We have various seminars we are supposing to attend. So you can see, due to coronavirus in 2020, many of that events have been cancelled. Therefore, coronavirus creating a ripple effect for the travel and the transportation industry and to the general economy of the world, including my country, Tanzania. It is the responsibility of the leaders in the organization to show empathy and also to show unprecedented optimism and flexibility that will lead education institutions out of this crisis. So you may see that it is the responsibility, is the task of the leader to make sure that we are going to be flexible and we are going to lead education institutions out from this crisis. That's why most of the teachers, most of the leaders, the school managers, school owners, they decided to adopt the online training to train students while they still stay in their home site. COVID-19 pandemic also, it may all come down our ability and self-directing and problem solving or in a regular basis. You can see how the COVID-19 bring changes within a short period of a time. While this crisis might blow over, it probably won't happen in the next few weeks. So we need a crash program. We educators, we need a crash program in developing our emotional skills. That crash program is among of this one you are attending through online. So you acquire skill of emotional intelligence to cope with the situation and to do your task in a way that you can be able to manage yourself and manage others in which you are leading. Therefore, let us take a short break, and then when we come back, we are going to look on the ways to create levels of respect and calm for yourself and the others. So let us take a short break, and when we come back, we are going to look on that ways. Thank you a lot.